Yeah, it's me. I'm back. Couldn't get away from me. It's Dylan Stewart. I'm the North Star Man, and I'm coming to you again today on day 90 of my 100-day journey and challenge. And what I'm doing on this 100-day challenge is I'm finding new and unusual ways to give myself love, to validate myself, to really connect to who I am and who I want to be, and what it looks like to give yourself the care and the love that a lot of people find themselves looking outside for. Hey Kika, welcome. Hey Denise, thanks so much for joining me. I think it's really interesting that everyone's always chasing love. They're chasing desire. They're chasing all these things from outside of us. You know, wanting to find the perfect person who can tell you you're special, you're beautiful, you're important, you're amazing. And we don't take that time to do that for ourselves. What does that say about us as a people? What does that say about you that you're more willing to let somebody else tell you who you are than to claim it and own it for yourself? So I'm doing the opposite. I'm making the time, taking the time, and making sure that I know what I think about me. Because at the end of the day, I got to spend my life with this guy. So I know you do, Kika. You're fantastic at it. You're a great example of how to really love yourself. But I've got to spend every day in this body, in this, in this soul, in the spirit of who I choose to be in this life. Dylan Stewart, North Star Man, Mac Whisperer, whoever you want to call me. I got to be with me. So I got to love me. And the question I want to ask you is, do you love you? And how do you know? Do you show that kind of love to yourself? Or do you just say in the back of your head, yeah, I love myself? And then assume that's all it takes. Because I think you're wrong. That's not me judging you. That's just my experience is we have to consistently consciously love ourselves and give ourselves permission to think we're awesome, to connect to who we really are. So in today's post is a rose by any other name. And I think it's really interesting that I've been a writer my whole life and a poet. And one of the things I find is that there are no synonyms. You can use similar words, but they mean something different. A brook and a river and a creek, they're all different things. They're all different concepts. So the words we use really matter. What I'm going to do in my 66 seconds today, and I'll explain that in a second, is I'm going to work really hard to find the most unique and creative words that I can to describe how I feel about me. Single words that really define me. The way it works is this, and you can do this at home. I've changed my whole life by simply looking in a mirror, or in this case, looking at Facebook Live, and connecting to me, to Dylan, looking in close, we'll get a little close there, looking in really, I hope I didn't scare you there, getting a little bit close and connecting to who you are and who you want to be and telling yourself. So I spend 66 seconds a day doing it. 66 seconds just seemed like a nice number. 66 days is what I'm told is how long it takes to really cement a habit in. I'm doing this one for 100 days because. All right, I got my clock ready. Do I have my clock ready? I don't. I'm going to fake it. Ready? We're going to go 66 seconds here on unique words to describe me. Here we go. Dylan, you're unique. You're quirky, you're original, you're phenomenal, you're a superlative, you're amusing, you're hysterical, you're ridiculous, you're awesome, you are extraordinary, stupendous, you are loving, caring, gentle, fantastic, you are fantastical, you are mythical. So I'm going to remember that one. Mythical. I like that. You are incredible. You are problem solver. I'll take that. You are friendly, kind, gentle, caring, mentor, lover, son, father, man, person, human. You are something else. I'm fun. I'm funny. I'm funny looking too, so that kind of all works together. I am sensitive. I'm caring. I am an individual. I am not like anything else. I am unique. I'm me. And I love me. I think I'm amazing. That's my 60 seconds. And I want you to think about the words. No, it's not blush. I've been in the sun all week. This is a suntan. Maybe not. Maybe you made me blush. It's okay. I'm going to say it's sunburn, but you can take it any way you want. I want to know what words you use to describe yourself. And have you ever taken the time to edit out the ones you don't like? The things that really get in your way that you say about yourself all the time, those negative voices, because that's part of what this process is about. For me, I have this process about helping define the difference between the inner voice that loves you and the inner voice that's not you at all, that's trying to change who you are. And so in order to differentiate the two, you have to get really good at listening to the good voice, the quiet voice, the sensitive, true, loving voice versus the demanding, noisy, in-your-face voice that you adopted from everybody else, these negative tape loops. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're not fast enough. You're not funny enough. You're blushing too much. I'm just throwing that in for you, Kika. But that's the reality is you've got these voices in your head. They're not both you. One of them is your inner voice. And the other one you've adopted from what you've heard outside in the world about yourself, and you think it's your real voice, and it's not. So what I want you to do is I want you to drop right into the comments section, and I want you to put a word down that defines you perfectly. Don't just put the first word that comes to mind. I want you to think about it. Maybe even 2, 3 times. Think about it. And then put down, because I just want one word. I want that one word that encapsulates you. Kika, maybe yours is divine. Maybe there's even something better than that. Sublime, perhaps. At any rate, I'm Dylan Stewart. I'm the North Star Man. You can follow me on YouTube. You can follow me on Facebook. You can check out my website, thenorthstarman.com. Sorry, it's northstarman.com. There's no the in it. And there's lots more coming. We're on day 9, so I'm not even in double digits yet. I'm in Hawaii for a few more days, so you get a little bit of this nice view before I go home. And I'm happy to answer any questions if anyone wants to know more about my process. But that's it for today's post for day 9. It's in the books. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.